I feel they might have a little bit more pip in their step. Double B setup and, in fact, triple. And they've got all of the control. Magno is holding for this.
BetBoom deciding to start on the T side as well. Oh, yeah, you don't expect that. That's that head-to-head coming to play early. Ins taking the first goal.
And Siren's now comment that they're not here, so you've got to be careful about the potential of the flank through connector, but Dexter spotted them. BetBoom accelerating up towards Gap. Nathani, going to be flashed, but in actual fact, it doesn't work out whatsoever. Trades are immediate.
Flash does work out for CTs. Siren, that's one way to get space back. Taking through and taking two. Like Ins could have been able to find that one. And now the bomb can head back to B. You know, Ali and Liaz were over here. They're both already drawn blood. So bomb plant guaranteed. Siren needed to stand on. Because now it leaves it to Zorte, who planted the bomb, but surely just going to get run down by these CTs. Yeah, no way to go. Bomb plant something, but FlyQuest take the pistol. Decent buy for BetBoom, though. We've got 4 Galils, a whole gaggle of them. Ins, hearing them coming. Nathani, close by, draws first blood. Vexite removed early, but Ins quick to strike back. And this T-Smoke actually gives him space to work with. He needs to because Zorte's found Dexter.
But that might be all they find, because elsewhere on the map, FlyQuest are grabbing all of these kills, and now Siren and Zorta, who are just kind of confined to the bottom of A ramp, need to look elsewhere. Mid was a success story in the pistol, and now they're working their way back, but look at this. Everyone from FlyQuest is meeting in the middle. A rendezvous of violence about to come through. With Ali taking point. Actually, he's now on his own and can't adjust in time. These players need to get to a crossfire quick.
It wasn't, but it's saved. All good. Ins and Liaz find the remaining 2. They're quick to pounce. It looked like FlyQuest were actually going to double up, as you were saying, and just take the space, which would have actually been perfect. But that re-smoke's not going to do much with Chiron's positioning, but it will separate him from his team. Maybe that doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter at all. He's found 2. I think Vexite's guaranteed for the trade. FlyQuest.
You got denial utility. There's 2 incendiaries. There's nades to prevent the bomb with 30 seconds. That could be happening, except Nathani puts it in, dealt it with immediately. And this retake is pretty on. The difficulty you've got is there's no flashes to get you by these smokes.
Just generally. Oh, but this kill, that's everything. Ali, actually long range, finishes the job that In starts. There's a lack of smokes, which could be a problem. Good Molotov forward is going to make defusing an issue. So Magno being a pain, Siren 1-for-1. Ali is killing everybody, and he actually has to. Comes down to the 1v1, tap onto the bomb. Magno just tucking a headshot, but he will live and pick up that AWP. So BetBoom get on the board. Which I think we saw quite a lot from them in the series versus NIP, I believe. It was pretty common to go the 2-1-2 for this team. And okay, well, Dexter gets that fight that he was looking for onto Nathani.
It's interesting the way they're using this waterfall smoke, because they're just playing right behind it. Zorta doesn't know which way's up, and Dexter just headshots him immediately. And where you staved off this A pressure just by having Dexter almost alone taking these fights, that's going to force BetBoom into B, which again pushes them into that setup that FlyQuest had initially. Even with Ins being on mid, he can quickly rotate away.
He's also got an incendiary, which he's holding on to for when this hit comes. A boost for Magno. Liaz can, get spotted. That's what he can do. But now the utility, it's really good, but he gets blown up. The flames will finish the job. And Ins gets further support. Good swing, perfect. And Dexter, he's got Chiron's number. That's a perfect defense of B.
Just to prevent FlyQuest from being there. Boost up for Vexite. Can he see anything? Because he's not being considered.
Yeah, it looks like Nathani was glancing there occasionally, but Chiron falls. Ali was quick to run away as soon as he heard those footsteps closed. That's a good molly. Oh, it's all right. Vexite's there.
Oh.
Everything's okay. So nice pickups. Forward flash. All the T's are present. They have no utility. So, again, they just have to take forward fights. You think they're going to try something cheeky like pushing a smoke, which if Magno does... Oh, that was a maneuver, an attempt. Falls flat. And Siren's kill, the only one that sings out on this bomb side for the T side. Dexter from the back lines. That one, a very solid lockdown of A. As a B-side Vertigo player, I'm enjoying watching Liaz's positioning. He's changing up quite a bit. And he's got friends. The flash is good. And Liaz even better. Kick him while they're down. That one's a brutalization at the start of the round. And time is starting to run low. Ali even dropping the molly forward. Oh, peeks into it. And actually, he's going to have to sit back. But In's line is good. Vexite is on B with Liaz. And time's running low. They've got no positioning. Chiron can't even pick up the bomb. That's a great little bit of util. That one felt fairly easy for FlyQuest to lock down, but it all starts with that beautiful, aggressive play on stairs.
Maybe. I'm not familiar with Australian vegetables, but vegetables in general. However, what I do know is that FlyQuest is 7-2 up. Chiron is on 20 HP. Magno, who we had in our head-to-head, has got a Tech 9. And there's an immediate trade yet again. Nafany cannot find anything in gap.
Vexite is fast on the trade. Util's great from FlyQuest in locking up these positions. As soon as BetBoom set up to try and take some space, feels like they're met immediately with flames or a smoke. Now going to give A go. Zorte catches Vexite moving forward. It's almost a kill. This HE, that's one for sure. Almost two. Zorte lucky to be alive. Ali, maybe overextending. And it's given Magno a chance, but Inns wins out a critical duel. Zorte's very low, but there's no utility to... Oh my God, Inns. Okay, well, that's the fight that should lock in this round. Inns is that guy that just slips in, gets the big kills. Even when it looked like BetBoom were clawing back an advantage, Zorte has no health. He cannot deal with both of these players swinging.
Mr. Reliable. It might not be Inferno. It might just be Inns' Pro League.
There's Dexter opening up the account. This A fight, anytime FlyQuest decide to get aggressive on it, they're just winning it out. When BetBoom set the pace, they are kind of breaking through relatively even. If you're just taking duels through these smokes against Vexite and Dexter, it's really a struggle. Maybe this is the way back. Magno Jez, finally, we get to see some of what's made this kid all the rage. Bomb planted on B. He has an Inns. Have to set up for the retake. Good utility forward to slow them down. That's all the utility. And off the back of that, Magno feels that he needs to be one that takes the aggression, gets the shadow info, looking for the transfer through the smoke, spamming. And finds that kill. That's unreasonable for Magno Jez. A quad kill in it. Some heroics to get BetBoom back.
And the smoke in towards elevator to take all of the space and make it so difficult for FlyQuest to try and retake. That's one back, and Zorte looking to make amends here on B. He's scoping forward. He sees Liaz, and he confirms the kill as well. And that means that BetBoom is going fast.
When they can just strike, capitalize on an advantage, that's when they're able to make something happen. Inns has to fall back. That spam actually does a huge amount of damage, but he also is dealt it. Round. All the retake utility for the CTs. Inns is ready to jump. No, he's going to go backwards. No, forwards. Straight over, but blinded. Can't see a thing. And this one, oh, the missed shot. Not going to happen. FlyQuest with 8. BetBoom with 4. Just getting a couple more at that tail end. Well, let's see it. Straight up A for the T side. Fast with it. Zorte, that flashbang. Beautiful to set him up with the dual Berettas. He makes mincemeat of them. Inns eventually responding. Chiron, that looked like it should have done more damage. Double HE. Nafany. Oh, Nafany's just walked through and he's found two. A massive round from Nafany. BetBoom will get the pistol.
Yeah, that's great from BetBoom.
So this fight in mid could be everything. Zorte's in a powerful position and can't quite get the multi. Run over. Backside can't follow up though. And so they get the M4 and they back out.
And they do back out, but you got 30 seconds. And Dexter with his space up a ramp might be a little bit misguided because once again, Chiron is being a menace. He's over towards sandbags. Nafany doesn't have a flash, but they won't clear him with 20 seconds left. All Nafany needs to do is take this contact, and it sets Chiron up perfectly on this FAMAS spray. Locked out. Our FlyQuest. It doesn't matter how many kills Inns finds, ultimately, he's going to fall down to time.
Yeah, and but you're right, that positioning of sandbags, they had a molly as well. So they could have cleared it, but with the time running low, as you mentioned. Yeah, and you think Ali's got to hit this quick scope here? Like, this is tough. Okay, Dexter slides in. Ali gets out. Well, let's get the opener. Zorte is very aggressive mid. I wonder at what point he leaves or if he just stays present.
He'll probably stay present because of this push right now from Chiron and Siren. You see Magno's actually walking over to help him out. With Chiron grabbing this space, Siren's going to rotate. And to be fair, that's a good call because FlyQuest are pretty set on their intentions towards B. Magno up and over, and the disengage makes sure he's out alive, which is huge. And Zorte's already in the back, dealt with by Vexite. With 40 seconds left, FlyQuest need to hit B, and they're doing it effectively.
Yeah, there's that Inns rifling, charging in, getting the space. That's crazy to me as Zorte pushes through middle with the deagle in hand and opens back. It's crazy, you know, obviously it's going to catch him off guard, but I think the crazy part of it is you just saw a player at bottom of T ramp. Like, Chiron had that information because he got full stuff. So to then have Zorte push forward, not expecting someone to be right there, it's a very bold play, I will say. Oh, okay. We managed to get that ult back. That's not bad.
It definitely is bold. But I think the decision-making for Zorta is he's the closest player to go on that flank play. Because if it wasn't him, it would have been Chiron. And he's hoping to hit that exact timing where he can actually maybe kill the player at the bottom A ramp or just walk straight by him and try and be a nuisance. But you're right, with the AWP.
This fight in ramps where Nafany gave up his life the first time around. He still wants to play ball. Got all the gang here with him. Good damage. Goes both ways. Nafany through the smoke finds Dexter. Ali Flash can't get the trade. Maybe in mid is where it comes. Siren swings. Good damage onto Inns. Magno steps forward. Huge play. With Ali falling. It falls to Inns in a 1v3. Doesn't have the bomb. And doesn't have the shot.
It's actually really interesting watching the difference between the way Liaz has been playing B stairs compared to Magno.
Let's see if they can breach through. Running in. Liaz gets one, but that's done. Okay, that was quick. Very fast. Chiron with the quad kill. And we are 9 apiece out of nowhere. Magno's got a good line if Ali decides to jump up. Puts the boost from Inns. Oh. Okay, now he lets them know. And Inns, boosted, falls. This is the difficulty with going towards B when you've got Magno there. He is, as we highlighted in the pre-show, pre-game, he is the guy for this team. So you do feel like A is the answer with Nafany hanging out here. And he's, well, not hanging out anymore. Chiron's very quickly running into gaps to smoke that off, slow them down, allow for the rotates to come over from his teammates. But Dexter is very quick up, and Chiron can't convert the spray. Bomb gets tapped, but it's actually being planted close in the corner. Spam over, Vexite providing one back. They do have the advantage, but for a moment, Magno just charges in. This guy's doing it all for this squad, but Liaz gets the kill back and spots the second. Liaz spraying from beyond, and it is 2 from him, 4 HP remaining, but FlyQuest get to double digits. So it's time to leave. The problem is, if this lurk goes too soon, ooh, Dexter swings. There's Nathani. And now they have to go. And the setup looks good. Oh, flash on the Magno, but he's undetected. And he swings out, cleans up. There's a kill back from Ali and one from Vexite beyond the grave. But a very tricky clutch for the AWPer of FlyQuest. Just going for the bomb plant. He's actually managed it. That's huge with the money where it is. And, oh, smoke. Ali, he's making the play, but Kyron's aware. Denied. 3 alive. And we're equalized. This time Dex has managed to actually get a pretty aggressive flashbang, and he's ahead of it. Nathani tries to drop the defensive smoke. Dex is too quick. It's an opening kill for FlyQuest to save. Kyron can get something. Sorte comes over. Oh, a leg onto Liaz. In fact, Sorte finds one onto Dexter. Just shots fired through the smoke. A lot of damage being done. Ali, lucky to be alive.
Wow.
A lot of players that are looking pretty battered. And a 4-on-4 with Magno on a flank. It's keeping BetBoom in it. Time starts to tick. Inns needs to be aware of Magno's presence. He'll capitalize once the space gets taken on site. But with Ali and Liaz winning their fights, what can Magno do? There's his kill. Liaz on Sorte. Magno known. He has to bail. Time is not on his side.
And that's the danger about not looking for mid-round information. And I think because Zorta was the third player that needed to try and help BetBoom out on A, that's why they didn't utilize him as they normally would and go pushing in towards mid.
In round 23. Again, for BetBoom, they've got this 3-player defense on A, but FlyQuest, they're interested in B, and with Vexite falling through the smoke, I feel like they have to make this move soon. Boost up on left side. Inns looking for Magno. Whiz about at quad. Molly to default. And a molly onto Magno. He swings and he finds the kill. He's burning, but he drops the smoke in time. Siren has arrived. Eventually, Liaz hits that HE. Siren dropping a defensive smoke forward. Spam onto Liaz. All the CTs here defending, keeping them at bay. But spam goes both ways. Liaz has found one through the smoke. Nathani swings on through and it's onto Alistair at the back of the box. Gets one. That was onto the low HP player. Drops down, but he doesn't have the bomb, so he does have to commit to this position. And Sorte can just hold down the cross. He gets contact. That's when Kyron can swing. How does Ali find the way into this? Time is ticking. The AWP holding the line. The swing is perfect. And he spots out the second. Ali can't quite connect, but a nice attempt.
And look, Siren's walked over to try and guarantee this, to support Magno. He might even be able to take contact here as well to set Magno up for success. And they're not ready whatsoever. Magno and Siren lock off B. Zorte's even the third man here, holding things down at mid. And it all falls on Liaz to try and keep this one alive. It would need to be the ace. And he can't get past Kyron. BetBoom survive, and they edge out FlyQuest on their map pick 13-11. In the next couple of seconds, they are going to be sprinting in. Flashbang set up. Vexite not affected by them, but the shot's unconnected. Liaz needs to do work, and he was, at least for the start. But here comes Vexite on short. Trades are immediate. Third player here immediately in the back lines, but Nathani deals with him as well. Bomb down 2-on-2.
Ali falling makes it a bit more tricky. That's a great shot from Inns. Nathani gushed, and he surely is overwhelmed by Inns. So FlyQuest with a solid defense, keep them at bay long enough for these rotates to come in. I think it's describing the shot he hit on the player on car. Yeah, it's not the best buy, is it, for FlyQuest? Nathani gonna walk through. Dexter's ready. Tries to make a play. Can't quite get it done. Siren very low from the early damage. Inns finishes that job that was started by the scout. Chiron gets one back, but it costs him a lot. And there's Vexite over the top, spam almost on the Zorte. In fact, Ins will just get him through the box.
Oh,
It's a crash, but he wasn't going to win the round anyway. Not seeing Magno, so he needs to be careful, because Magno can just swing and maybe tap him out the server. He's hearing this jump. Snapping draws first blood, and there's that charge forward. The flames actually force the hand of Magno Jazz. He doesn't like how that one pans out. Siren able to swing through, deal with Dexter. It's an advantage.
Firms the indication, and it looks like Liaz is going to get ahead of this just in the nick of time.
Ooh, not able to get to sight though, so he has to play by pillar. In's boosted, has a beautiful line just to spray down. Getting out of apartments is looking to be the biggest problem for this team. Liaz, another before he's felled. In's just looking at feet, and he's loving what he sees. Ali's on this flank, which is definitely going to be way quicker than BetBoom have any possible suggestion it could be. So you feel he should be good for one. Sorte slips back. Did he give up a sound cue? They know. Now it's all on to Ali. Great HE. Call that one the alley-oop. But a 1v1, scout in hand. Chiron has his number. He just needs to tuck and sit, which is exactly what he's doing. Ali swapping to the AK. Can't find Chiron. The head is just there if he walks a little bit further. But he has to bail, and he can't get out. It's crazy there's just not been anything at A early. Haffany. That was a very difficult fight for him to win. Against Ins, trying to swing into Liaz, who can't get the second. The flashbang's good. And Ins is low. Chiron finding one. Ins gets the kill onto Siren, but oh, Ali meets a HE back. It's into the 2-on-2. Coming up through short. Both players. Zorte, he's in charge of keeping an eye on this. This flash, if Chiron swings, was almost good, but Dexter, unknown, walking around the pillar, catches them both. A great idea in the post line for BetBoom, but the positioning of Dexter is king.
And here we go. Mid and B has been a little bit unsuccessful, so BetBoom now reset. If they go A on contacts, they might be able to catch Dexter off. Lining up Util, though, punishes Chiron.
Getting a little bit bold with the repeat. Magno gets his first on the board, but Ali's hit his shot. Oh, smoke betrays him. Gives Sorte some space. So bomb planted. And Siren's got a very nice post-line position. As long as the smoke holds up, which it will be fading shortly, but Ins has to go into window. Bomb's not planted for either team. That's going to be a potential issue. Oh, Ins has the kit. Had the kit. And now it gets dicey for the CTs. Sorte, perfect position, not hitting the shots. 1 for 1, but no kit. Flames over the top. Liaz can't stick it. If he had a kit, maybe there was a chance. Siren lives, Siren dies. But BetBoom get the round.
Great util. Great util by Siren.
Needs to do a lot. He's been spotted on the jiggle. Backly versus Vexite, and Vexite will win it. That's a little upgrade onto Galil for him. He's now stuck in. And now you spotted the AWP. You've seen that Galil get picked up. I want to avoid the sniper. FlyQuest have not moved players over. Dexter's got a CZ in towards ramp. Ins gets a kill in mid. That's huge. And smoke comes through at the perfect time. Swinging aggressively. Dexter spots 2, including the bomb.
Yeah, but Magno's just walked through the smoke. A, compromised. And he needs to find more, and he does. Sharp adjustment on towards Vexite. 2 players rotating in from CT. 30 seconds. Bomb can't be denied, and the flashbang offsets Alistair. BetBoom recover. Yeah, and you wonder just how much Dexter really needed to swing there, especially with Ins finding Chiron in connector. Ali can afford an AWP, but it comes at the cost of armor and utility. Glass cannons. Zorte hasn't really been needing his. where BetBoom have been aggressing quite proactively, it just means that there's no need for that sniper. Vexite, that's the furthest they pushed in towards mid. If you FlyQuest, Nafany dealt with early, but the A hit is coming in as a fast response. Crucial shot hit by Alistair, and he sees more at Tetris.
Doesn't matter that Alistair is in the nude. He's still showing them what he can do with that big stick. And he's sticking around. And he's still finding kills. In the flames, eventually fell, but Vexite steps in with a massive double. 3 in the round, opens and close. FlyQuest back in the lead. Ali doesn't have the AWP, and he's sitting back. Dexter, will he go unchecked? He is. First one's his. Ian picks up the AK, looking for more, can't convert it. Siren's low. Nafany, shows his presence, but what it's going to do is keep one player here. BetBoom have taken the bomb site, but there are a lot of CTs in their spawn. Magno about to meet them. Magno getting the kill, looking for more. Like Dexter. Can't convert the second. So 3 on 3. Zorte's posted up on the angle. Lack of util for the T's, but he just needs to hit the shots. Our first one, all too easy. I think with ins falling, the AWP, nothing they can do to get him off the line. They're disengaging.
That's such a shame because they had so much utility. Even look at it between Ali and Vexite. 2 smokes. There was more flashes as well on ins that they could have used.
It's been the change up after early B. Chiron spots 1. They're bursting into the side turn. Dexter's held on. Eventually put down, but ins. Still active, still here, and he's got support. Flashbangs are good from Ali. Helping him out. Over the top comes Siren, and he's doubled up. Ali finds a little cheeky gap that he can play in. The BetBoom of the one. Leaving Magno to lurk, to hunt, to see what he can find. Ali has missed the timing. Magno's walked out. Ali has no idea. Oh, timing continues to be a problem. Ali eventually spots him. This fight determines the round, and Ali wins it. Time is running out. They're trying to run him down, but he's dancing around that box. And Ali's done it. Done it all. 3 for him, keeping FlyQuest in the lead.
What an awesome round from Alistair. Keeps FlyQuest in contention. They even want more. Fight for mid is brutal, but it only results in a 1-for-1 exchange. And Alistair 2 HP, that might be all he needs. As BetBoom cross into the site, he needs support and reinforcements. And whilst Vexite's on the way, it's the bomb site that gets overwhelmed.
Now, FlyQuest go for a change-up. Liaz is over on the other side. And this one, looking like it's going to be all tied up at the half. Liaz has a 1v4 in his hands. Has one of those 4. Mac 10 upgraded. Has a kit. But this clutch might be one too far. And it is. Siren gets that final kill, so BetBoom will equalize at the half. 6 apiece. Well, now you know. Vexite's walking out. Boom, onto Chiron. Doesn't get the kill, but damage being done onto these CT defenders. Don't think it's the intention. Dexter through the window. An Aussie special. Delivers a shot to the back of Zorte. And looking to walk out, trying to tap away with this P250. Gone back to
Interestingly enough, yeah, they've seen utility, but they haven't seen firepower apart from window. So yeah, they're going to be ahead of this. Siren cut up close to the dual Berettas. I don't think they're going to clear this whatsoever, but he can't line up the shots. One more player in towards bench in Nafany, but he gets overwhelmed by Liaz. Magno at the back of the site. Will he be checked? No, he won't. But once that's bombed down, he's lost the entirety of his teammates. And despite FlyQuest over-rotating into that stack, it doesn't matter. They just win out their gunfights.
Oh, footstep. Dexter. Oh, what a spray. Zorte through the box, through the smoke. Dexter just commits to the spray, commits to the muscle memory. And Zorte is all but a memory in this round. Now, you've got a bit of freedom where you go if you're FlyQuest. Nafany playing around the smoke as well. Dexter wants another bite at it. Nafany will get the best of him. We're back even. Iron smoked off. Doesn't get that fight that he wanted onto these players, but BetBoom move again brought players to the right place.
They're ahead of this. Spray really helps out Chiron, and Siren's found another right at the back of B. This was a repeat of the pistol. Sure, the same nades weren't thrown, but the positioning was almost identical. You have players underpass to see if they can find anything. You walk out A, you find the opening kill, and then you back off. You want to go B, but very much like the previous time FlyQuest attempted this, BetBoom didn't move, and they've got all the guns to really deal with it.
BetBoom then no, there's nothing else going A, so then they can bring everyone over to B. So very similar to the shades of the vertical side approach. And that's a painful way to lose the opening kill. Sorte just with the spam through the edge of the smoke gets one. Ali was thinking about swinging. He's not going to be allowed. Now they've got 3 players on A. Another smoke landing at the perfect time. And the spray even better. Magno almost gets 2 without even knowing that someone was there.
Back. But as soon as he grabs this kill, he can just say to BetBoom, stay B. There's no one else here apart from Alistair. Will he knife him? No.
Nafany struck me as a knifer. The Vexter, he's a life taker. 2, can't get the 3rd. Started to believe for a moment that Inns is too low, being held over top of the smoke. Blinds him on the peak, and Nexter sees his little tush as he backs off. That's information that can be passed over to Inns, and Sorte on the line, repositioned. Dexter wasn't ready for that, but Inns was ready, as mentioned. Nafany a known element. He has the backside coming through the smoke. Magno can't get the double.
For sure. Siren and Chiron are good spacing connector. You should consider that jungle is going to be a possibility. Bomb planted for ramp. You expect players in there, but Chiron is just waiting. He doesn't want to peek out. But it's Liaz and Inns that will find the kills. The trade and the crossfire from Palace is everything. And FlyQuest don't lose a single player.
The only unknown question was kind of what the connector space looks like. So Liaz and Vexite group up. Sorte spots 1 in middle. Oh, Dexter goes in front. Sorte thinks he's going to run behind. That's the standard play. But Dexter's a step ahead. That was an IQ move. And Liaz straight into the side, but made mincemeat. Chiron tries to set up for the support. Siren's the back of the bench. And a good bit of damage done. Keeping it competitive, but he's the only one remaining on this team, and he is down. So Nafany will be on a flank, but with B falling, it's 1v3. Unlikely to even be attempted.
Yeah, you know, he's the A player as well. What's he been doing in a number of these rounds? Pushing. So Dexter should be expecting him to be on the flank. Yeah, you can see he's firmly staring at it now. Even jiggles. Nafany doesn't have a chance. FlyQuest with another. Rounds where it felt like things were getting a little bit complicated. They've been a lot more direct. The controlling towards underpass especially has really helped out. BetBoom not willing to be proactive in middle, but finally there's these fights. 1-for-1 trade because the window smoke missed.
Magno is being kept silent, which Nafany is tucked into Ninja. And this could be good for 1 if Liaz scales. No, it's not. Liaz just spams him out. And Sorte fires off a shot. He's known flashbang is perfect. Liaz tries to go for the transfer. Doesn't finish the job on the first, but Dexter does. Gets that second kill. It's Siren in a 1 versus 2. Made it into 1v1, but can't convert. Dexter takes us up to 12.
Nice try. Really nice try from Siren.
Oh, Liaz will be arriving as they do. Spam goes both ways. It's Siren that gets the kill. They're being very loud. And Ali, he's kind of stuck. But gets the first, and he knows there's another player here. Calls on the team to come and bail him out. And it's done perfectly. However, that's a lot of information for BetBoom. They're going to gamble over to B. FlyQuest are fast on the hit. The flashbang over there, scaling already. Sorte just scrambling into the side. And Ali, he's the one that's leading. He falls. Magno tucked in. A bait on the bomb, trying to flush him out, and it's perfect. Nafany has a 1v3. We go to that third. He's spotted. Swinging forward, HE, and he is put down by Dexter. FlyQuest are not done yet. Yeah, I wondered if it was just going to be a fake out, but no, they are going to commit. They're really committing, and there are a lot of CTs here. This is Bull just brawling in, and yeah, the flashbang is great. Dexter gets one. You just walked into the stack and you got clapped.
I think the reason for FlyQuest doing that is because they want to make the use of their smokes. He can leave where these two players are pushed up A main. One can come over and cover camera. Big nades. That'll do the damage. Nafany only on a Tech 9, also overwhelmed. Siren now needs to step in with this FAMAS. Will have support on the way, but he's overrun once more. Magno needs these kills. Player advantage here for FlyQuest as they try and get out mid. Look at Chiron poking through the hole. Can't see anything. And they're really disjointed here. Chiron can hit all of this movement. Dexter not ready. So now we're put even.
You see immediately, Chiron gets that kill and Inns is running to B. Because Magno was spotted. Okay, they will. This relies on Inns hitting some insane digs, which, okay, well, that's what it relied on. A Glock 1v2 from Liaz. Something special, something's happening, it's happening. One more, gets himself an M4. Magno walks straight in, and Magno, with barely the slither of health, tries to put down the boy who lived, but it's Magno that stands tall. Keeping these players focused, but Zorte is locked in on camera. Comes down to the timing. Dexter finds it, and Zorte misses the shot. Siren in the open. The pounce from FlyQuest is perfect. Dexter gets deep into the back lines. BetBoom are already going to go save.
It's incredible to me how small the margins are. Because Zorte checks it, doesn't see anything. Zorte then reconsiders it, doesn't see anything. And Dexter all this time is worming his way into the bomb site, and it's the one missed shot that provides all that opportunity. Nafany floats a lot on middle for BetBoom. And as you said, Dexter loves to push and force the issue on mid. He will solo fight for this a lot. And if he's able to gather the space, or at least keep the attention there, that is such a benefit and a boom to FlyQuest in their mid rounds. He just does everything.
I guess they know.
Here we go.
The players fell, right? So they're weaker.
What we called on, though. Flashbang's great. Oh, he still hits the shot on timing. Finally, we get to see this AWP being used as kind of the initiator. That contact. And now double push out B. Liaz is waiting and ready. They're ahead of all of this. FlyQuest know what's up. They can potentially go straight back in towards A. Liaz needs to just try and keep these B defenders at bay. But with Magno getting another kill, that's huge. It feels like FlyQuest are trying to dip their toes into too many of these uncharted waters because they don't know where all the information is. Resorte finding another one. Oh, this is completely spiraled out of control.
Fingers in too many pies. Now they're all sticky. No one wants sticky fingers. It's left Ali to pick up the pieces. And he's in for a bad time. There's a very slow flank maneuvering, so saving is going to be difficult.
And maybe you can deal with these rotates and you go onto an open bomb site. But at the same time, we've got Alistair that's found that opening towards A. Liaz is containing them at B. You don't need to do all of that. Nafany overwhelmed once more in middle. And Dexter knows there's another player. Zorta's just going to fight him. Mid-space reclaimed and pulled back and kept on the leash as Dexter. That's going to contain FlyQuest. They have to go towards B or A. The majority of the force is gathering outside B main, but Magno is here alongside Chiron.
Oh, look at over at A main. So Inns dropped a forward smoke, but Siren walked ahead of it. So they know it's not going to be A. Oh, that's one way to brute force your way in. Liaz opens up. Vexite burns out Magno and then gets the kill on the Sorte. So who cares if it's the more heavily defended site when you just run in guns blazing? Sometimes that's the answer.
And here we go. That's the complete contrast. And that is what FlyQuest need to do.
In the economy department, anyway. Still that round advantage. And again, we're going to see this fight in mid. Nathani was ahead of it. Siren's found Vexite as well. That was just getting aggressive out A main. He literally just pushed forward and found the kill.
Sorte and Siren. They can combine. I like that Siren's move forward just a little bit. Obviously, he gets offset by the utility, but he can be here to help out Zorta. But Liaz has once more dealt damage. A double header when it comes to the opener. They can stick the bomb down here. BetBoom are not out of the woods yet.
Big issue is this flank. Ali needs to come up good, needs to come up big. That's the first. Seems aware of the possibility of Mango, and he does it. Squashed. And it's Nathani. Clean kill onto Liaz. Knows where this AWP is posted. Doesn't have the kit. Needs to win the fight. Trying to force him off the line. Baits out the shot. Not planning for that position. Nathani's trying to play with him, but he's running out of time. Ali's just winning this through staying alive, through jiggling, and through pure time. Nathani has nothing to say.
Great clutch. And that's heads up about the economy as well. This could go mid to A. And Magno's ahead of this. 35 seconds.
Okay. Looks like walks in. Zorte misses. You know where Chiron is. Oh, and they're so fast in the rotate. Yeah, you're not ready for these two players set up. FlyQuest, this wasn't the way they intended this round to go. But they'll certainly take it. At least with that kill onto the lurk of Liaz, BetBoom have a reasonable idea that this is possible. Dexter is low. Kid on Magno. This one's doable. He's called to step forward. Dexter needs the support. He's stuck on site with low HP. Spotting the head on this chickle. Magno doesn't see him. Dexter misses that first shot. Ins hits his. It's been a quiet map, but it needs to be a big round for him. Magno seen. Ins playing around this pillar. Wide swings, but Magno will clutch it out.
Yeah, that one's an unfortunate one for FlyQuest because it felt like they had everything. I was actually going to be quite critical because, again, this B main play goes before they're ready in mid.
Let's see that lurk smoke in dark. Vexite might choose to walk around, but they're just bursting in. Liaz and Zorte finding a double onto them. Chiron catching off that lurk. This one's not worked out the way that FlyQuest hoped. Nathani's ready for Ali. Ian's wondering where it all went wrong. This is going to be a 6 at the minimum for BetBoom. They've got a lot of information.
Oh, that's been heard. Oh, but it might not matter. Zorta gets dealt with, and so too as the other defenders. And Nathani, oh my god. Surgical in mid. He makes this hit one-dimensional, but Vexite keeps on going. 3 kills in the round for him. Ali on the angle, deals with Nathani. And FlyQuest from a really good start to maybe looking a little bit fumbled. Now have to deal with Magno and can't. Vexite with the quad kill. FlyQuest gets 6 right at the end of that first half.
And the longer that BetBoom take, okay, no, they are going to be into the site before the flank activates. Liaz falls back. Oh, actually, they almost weren't in. The flank gets spotted, and they've come to deal with Vexite. The whole squad's come to deal with Vexite. Oh, a foot. Liaz doesn't see him, but he could have denied the bomb. Still runs through and finds the player, but they run down by Magno with the double. BetBoom drawing first blood in half two. There are a lot of players here for the T side. Ins is getting curious that Ali takes first contact and second contact. Ins a fadeaway second onto Siren. A beautiful way to kickstart the CT campaign.
Trying to get a slice of info. This time the A defense is playing a little bit more passive, but they're still ready to fight. Magno doesn't get his chance. And the nades, oh, they're great.
At least Chiron gets the AK upgrade from the P250. The intent there for BetBoom was Magno go kill. Nafany, he's given himself the same command. Had the best of Dexter many times. This split, there are a lot of CTs that are here. So BetBoom aren't actually committing. Oh, backside. This is a compromising position. And it is compromised. Nafany through the window. B's open. He's just charging in.
Yeah, he knows with that push that they're probably going to be a bit late. And where they've got space in mid taken by him, he knows the rotates aren't going to be on the way. They get off the bomb and fight Liaz. Inz is here very quickly, but needs to wait for Dexter and Alistair to get this retake going. No util, really, for BetBoom. That's why they need to fight their way out of everything. Dexter finds one more. There's a smoke available for Alistair and a kit, but BetBoom have repositioned towards Temple, and they know exactly where Dexter is. Ali puts down the smoke, confirming his location. If he can cross and get on the bomb, that's where things get a little bit tricky. Zorta dancing around the pillar, trying to buy valuable seconds, but now Alistair can start to defuse, and Siren needs to try and get by. 27 seconds, can't deny the bomb. It's Dexter providing the support through the smoke, and FlyQuest have a successful retake.
Ali, good line, sees one cross. The flash is great. Dexter on that swing finds success. Magno's walked in, spotted by Inz, so he knows that he's walked up. Backside. Oh.
I don't know, actually.
Okay, this is now a bit uncomfy. It's made worse. Chiron was unknown, so he did get that kill. Now Ali, oh my god. Okay, they're fighting back into this. In mid, that's going to be critical. Nafany, if he wins this, that gives him the way in, but Liaz converts the spray. Chiron has to find a way out of this. Inz spotted, long range spray, Inz wins it out.
Go.
And try mid again. Bursting through the smoke. Dexter on the other side doing damage. Force back. Oh, needs to be careful. They're running at him. Good counter mollies from both sides. Decide to turn the split the other way. Oh, that's not the HE he was looking for, but that's the shot. Sorte hits a slammer onto Vexite. So they've got some weaponry. And B, free.
There's so much util here, though, for the retake. As long as FlyQuest don't peek this one by one, it might be okay. It all depends on how BetBoom are going to set themselves up in the afterplan. The bomb having to cross here, yeah, okay, you throw it. That's better. But was that spotted by FlyQuest?
Absolutely. Dexter catches this one, and you feel like you're on. Siren does not have a nice position. Cool flash forward, but Ali, another great shot from him. And the bomb might get planted, but that's going to be serious point for FlyQuest.
Alistair has been outstanding in this map. Zorte, I think this is the first time we're going to see him on the AWP this entire half, and it might be too little too late.
Every gun round has gone the way of FlyQuest. Zorte's AWP does strike and hit. So an aggressive move outside of B main does not work out for FlyQuest. What's going to be their response? He's just sitting back, seeing if FlyQuest are going to get aggressive anywhere. Dexter, he will. Walks up to meet them, but Nafany crouches under the corner. HE is good onto him, but two-player advantage needs to be a heroic moment, and it's not going to be. Big double kill from Nafany. This should be BetBoom getting onto 9.
Should be. That one kill that Alistair finds is going to bring Liaz over just for a moment. But now he steps back. He can hear the cross, and he's dropped the bomb. Liaz, this could be a huge double. Nate to follow it up. Doesn't connect. And Zorte hits his.
Slide to
Alistair.
the right. Oh.
Oh, if he fired it, he's definitely going to go for it. They got money. There's the first, on towards Chiron, but the player in Temple makes this one difficult. Magno is even flanking the entire way around CT. Wouldn't be planted for him. But it's all about this time. Alistair not going to be ready for this. BetBoom are able to win the round, and notice what they do differently.
He's going to walk in behind Ali. Well spotted. But I think this positioning alone is going to keep so much interest. Time is running out. 20 seconds left. The Flames come down at the perfect time. They are separating these tees. Backside and Liaz, and it's just Liaz swinging for a double. The bomb dropped, and they might have just won the round off of that. They have defeated BetBoom. Nafany through the backlines will get a double. But it's FlyQuest eliminating BetBoom and staying on at Pro League.